tirama, e ngā mātou waka, koe ke kirunga te karanga o te wānei e. Haramaira, ki tō tātou rangi whakahira-hira, i karangahia nei, te kunenga ki pūre huroa. Mauria maira, i ngā tini mātou ranga, no te kura pū ki ngā tangata, no te kura hau ora tangata, nau mai haramaira.
Kawea mai ngā mate kurunga ki a kōtau, ke karapotingi a tātou ki te aroha, ki a rātou kua ngaroa. Kōtau te huinga wairua, kore ware ware te haere atura, haere atura, haere atura.
Nau mai haramai, tau maira ki tō tātou piringa whare. Ki tō tātou kaupapa whakahira-hira, koe ke neira, ngai uone one. Nau mai, haramai, rarau mai rei.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us in singing the University Waiata.
Te kunenga ki pure uroa. Nei rā te rekaranga e tau atu nei. Ki te hapai a te tera tangata. Whakaako whaka eke ki te komata. Te kunenga ki pure uroa. Te ara matarana ka whakarewa e. Te maramatanga ka kitea e. Ki mihiara ngā haua kia whita e. Te kunenga ki pure uroa. Te kunenga ki pure uroa.
Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the University Community, the Manawatū Campus Graduation Committee, distinguished guests, graduands and families. My name is Alistair Davis and I'm the Chancellor of Te Kunenga ki Puhihiroa Massey University. And in this role I am responsible for guiding the university's management and strategic vision to ensure we deliver excellence in education. It's also my great privilege to lead this ceremony today. This week, Massey University is awarding qualifications to a total of 1,042 graduands across 6 ceremonies. Today, we focus on the College of Health and the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, where 250 graduates will cross the stage and a further 23 in absentia students will have their qualifications conferred. I want to take a moment to talk about my own graduation ceremony. Actually, it will be quite a short moment because much of it is a blur in my memory. I don't remember the Chancellor's address. I'm afraid I don't remember the guest speaker's address at all. And I can't even remember walking across the stage to receive my degrees. What stood out for me then, and what still resonates today, are the teachers who inspired me and truly pushed me to unlock my full potential. And of course, I remember the unwavering support of my parents and friends who stood by me through 5 years of hard work. So with that in mind, I'd like to acknowledge three important groups who are gathered here today, starting with the people behind me. See, on this stage are many of the academic staff who have guided you through your study journey, imparting their knowledge and their wisdom to help shape your growth. Many have gone above and beyond to ensure your success, making this day special as they witness you graduate. It's a celebration for them too. So to all of you, I extend my deepest gratitude, and not just for your efforts in teaching. Universities are catalysts for progress. The research that underpins everything that we do drives innovation, and it fosters discussions that help build a better and more progressive society. I also want to acknowledge the wider team of staff who ensure the functionality of the university. From the people who helped you settle in on your first day of your first semester, right through to the people who make today's graduation ceremony possible. There are more than 2,500 staff dedicated to making Massey a leading university, and I thank them all for their contributions. Next, I'd like to speak to the family and friends who have supported our graduates through their academic journey. Parents, partners, children, colleagues, friends, you have all played an essential role. Whether that's been through financial support or practical help or simply encouragement and care, your contributions make a difference. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. The same, I think, can be said for gaining a university education. So it's important to remember that this is a shared success. Whatever your role has been in supporting your loved one up until this moment, we offer our sincere congratulations and our gratitude as well. So when it's their turn to cross the stage and receive their parchment, please don't hold back. Applaud, cheer, whistle, waiata, haka, whatever feels right to you. And finally, to our stars of the moment, our graduates, congratulations, you have made it. Earning a university degree is no small accomplishment. And on behalf of Massey University, I commend you for your dedication and perseverance. You've worked hard to achieve this. But remember, a university degree is both an achievement and a privilege. Towards the end of this ceremony, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas will speak to you about the responsibilities that come with being a graduate of this university. But right now, take a moment to enjoy this victory, reflect on your journey, and appreciate all the people who helped get you here. We welcome you to the ranks of our alumni, now over 180,000 strong. As you move forward, we're confident that your Massey education will be a strong foundation for the next chapter in your story. And as you step forward into the rest of your life, take every opportunity to contribute to your communities. Use your skills and knowledge to make a difference, and continue striving to leave a positive mark on the world. Remember the values that you have learned here, things like innovation, integrity, a commitment to lifelong learning. Your Massey whānau is proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you will achieve. So, to the university staff, to the friends and whānau, and to our graduates, congratulations on this special day. Celebrate, enjoy, and cherish the moment. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Alistair Davis, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. And I'd like to invite Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas to present our doctoral graduate.
Chancellor, a doctorate, either a PhD or a professional named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications. Candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduates by inviting them to come onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Social Work the graduand I am about to name. Braden James Foster Clark, Doctoral Scholar. Chancellor, adversity impacts the well-being of children involved with the child protection system. Mr. Clark spoke to child protection social workers to understand how they addressed adversity using a neurodevelopmental lens. Mr. Clark's research proposed a neurodevelopmental lens model to understand and address the impacts of adversity within child protection social work. Chancellor, Dr. Clark. Thank you, Chancellor.
Professor Jenny Carrier, the Professor for the School of Nursing, will call the names of graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Health. And Professor Jill McCutcheon, Pro Vice Chancellor for the College of Health, will be handing out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Applied Social Work the graduands I'm about to name. Juliet Tabi Amponsa. Myra Jean Crawford Smith. Deborah Joyce Galloway Reefy, First Class Honours. Heidi Jin Grieg. Janelle Mary Hayden, First Class Honours. Ailish Madeleine Katie Leyden Lyons. Susan Angela Ogden. Lisa Marie O'Leary, First Class Honours. Zoe Allison Rackham, First Class Honours. Samantha Stevens. Rachel Grace Thurgood, First Class Honours. Tyler Marie Watts. Anna Elizabeth Webb, First Class Honours. Alicia Jane Wells. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Clinical Practice Nursing the graduands I'm about to name. Alicia Modia Abbott, First Class Honours. Narjis Adion Mobadum. Karen Jessie Bain. Rochelle Ann Cleary. Leanne Michelle Spackman, First Class Honours. Corin Joy Stewart, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Health Science the graduand I'm about to name, Amy Lou Harris. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Nursing the graduands I'm about to name, Maria Lawrence Anthony. Grace Evelyn Ailes, First Class Honours. Louise Cecilia Chan, First Class Honours. Sarah Chapagai, First Class Honours. Manju Shitraka. Laxman Dangal, First Class Honours. Carmel Therese Ferguson. Samantha Alana Lee Goodman. Rosh James, First Class Honours. Arjisha Joy. Sharon Lynette Langval. Helen Nayo Ratima. Mikola Elizabeth Tomeki. Megan Marie Van Dorland, First Class Honours. Sarah Lee Wilson, First Class Honours. Hina Yun. Eloise York. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Social Work the graduand I'm about to name, Nathan Joseph Williams. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in health science the candidates I'm about to name. Chiara Paula Augustin Galang. Danielle Rose Ennis. Eileen Manalo La Morena. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in nursing the candidates I'm about to name. Divya Maria Arjo Sebastian. Megan Jane Applin with distinction. Ruth Mary Soriano Barnhi Yesfin. Hirapeka Matua Carter with distinction. Josephine Lucas de Guzman with distinction. Keitel Akpom de Virai. Joan Cecilio Kalalang Jockson. Rakal May Jordan. Pepitor Leo. Janine K. Marriott. Melanie Gale Martin with distinction. Mangalika Rathnayaki Moody Anselgar. Raji Robin with distinction. Janelle Ivana Robinson with distinction. Sanu Sunny. Pauline Mary Twiss. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate certificate in nursing the candidate I'm about to name, Lena Thomas. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Health Science the graduands I'm about to name. Grace Victoria Chapman. Nuala May Talbot Hawkes. Sasha Ariane Howie. Sophie May Roxana Oldfield. Kim Nicola Scott Ritchie, Massey Scholar. Layla Rose Stiggenberger. Nicholas James Watson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Nursing the graduands I'm about to name. Veronica Maria Amy. Sophie Renee Archer. Orla Moana Byers. Umna Jane Abdullah Cassidy. Elizabeth Jane Daly. Sophie Rose Davies Massey Scholar. Emma Grace Leilani Foreman. Charlotte May Gardner. Talia Marie Hanna. Emily Kate Partridge Holden. Tess Marie Ireland. Sahil Clear. Ryan Lee Knopfloch. Christine Helen Lenz. Emma Louise Lonergan. Amber Kirsten Lowry. Emily Kate Moisson. Charlie Arnika Poindesta. Dilimo Sosifina Puli. Akashna Vivika Prasad. Tupu Leota Pulu. Shrishti Lata Raj. Ashley Jean Ruth Richards. Sarah Elizabeth Ridsdale Massey Scholar. Alex Marie Scott. Rachel Lee Sue. Bridget Gloria Swinburne. Phoebe Alana White. Eve Marie Humphrey Williams. Crystal Momoka Yeoman. Shekinah Lita Barber. Amelia Jane Burr, First Class Honours. Jade Yvonne Joy de Figueiredo. Sorry? Oh. I'll repeat. Yeah. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and the degree of Bachelor of Social Work the graduands I'm about to name. Kayla Devine. Lucy Teresa Maria Duncan. Kelsey Sarah Ianson. Sophie Kate Jenkins, First Class Honours. Jade Lisa Jones. Carter Lee Ann Jordan. Veronica Elizabeth Klingler, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Angel Julene Elizabeth Rose Livasita. Kayla Beth McFadden, First Class Honours. Laura Jane Moratti. Courtney Marie Nicholson, First Class Honours. Cara Stephanie Ogden. Rita Luisa Rosanna Owens. Emily Louise Pond, First Class Honours. Devon Ray. Olivia Mary Roth. Koyal Kriti Singh. Sinead Caitlin Slow, First Class Honours. Emily Isla Strubant. Georgia Kaharoa Timoko Tanzi. Rahel Williams, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Angel Maria Willis Croft. Neve Joy Younger. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Sport and Exercise the graduands I'm about to name. Natalia Helen Bissell. Stella Bowden. Charlie George Brown. Abigail Wendy Dorr Wright. Amy Kate Erskine. Benjamin Arthur Harris. Moira Carol Hunt. Honey Rose Kearns. Joshua Daniel Kerr. Nabil Ayman bin Khairul Noramin. Kinhei Leo Lo. Samantha Jean Levy. Brian Ka Jung Lo. Solomon Moses Lodon Muir. Jessica Emily Mitchell. Emily Jane Nesbitt. Ben Simon Gregory O'Connor. Joshua Jarvis Payne. Rachel Lydia Pro. Madeleine Beth Taylor. Samantha Mary Lysart Taylor. Courtney Marie Tro. Natasha Lee White. Zalong Wu.
It is now my pleasure to invite Andrew Cameron to address graduates. With more than 48 years in nursing, Andrew Cameron has dedicated his career to providing care in some of the world's most challenging environments. From Afghanistan, Sudan, and Iraq to Yemen, Rwanda, Ukraine. Just think about those list of countries for a moment. Wow. A recipient of the prestigious Florence Nightingale Medal, the Medal of the Order of Australia, the Ebola Medal for Service in West Africa, and the Distinguished Service Award from Massey University, Andrew credits our university for his foundational nursing knowledge and skills. Please welcome Andrew to the lectern.
Good morning to Chancellor Alistair Davis, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas, University Council members, senior leadership team, graduates, family and friends. It is both an honour and a privilege to stand before you today as you celebrate the culmination of your hard work, dedication and sacrifice. I want to tell you something about one of the driving forces of my life as a nurse, courage. Yes, courage is one of the most essential qualities in nursing. It is not about being fearless, but about taking action in the face of that fear. Former US President Theodore Roosevelt, in his famous speech, once said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong one stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without erring or shortcoming." In the field of nursing and other health professions, you will undoubtedly face many day-to-day challenges. You will encounter difficult patients, sometimes difficult colleagues, long hours, emotional exhaustion, and moments of self-doubt. But it is in those moments when you are in the arena, whether it is a hospital ward, community health centre, an old folks' home, or even a first aid post in Afghanistan, that your courage will define you. You will be faced with tough decisions, moments of fear, and the weight of responsibility. But as Roosevelt so powerfully reminds us, the value is not in perfection, but in the courage to act, to strive, and to keep going when things get difficult. You will make mistakes, but these will not define you. It is in your willingness to try again, to learn from those errors, and to continue moving forward in the pursuit of the greater good, that your true mettle will shine. Over the last 49 years as a nurse, I have had many difficult decisions to make. Once, when I was on one of my many visits to Geneva, the chief nurse of the Red Cross gave me a choice of a couple of not so easy assignments. She said to me, "Andrew, you've been with us for a while now and it's time for me to offer you some options. Would you prefer to spend the next year on assignment in Iraq or in Lebanon?" After a short moment of head scratching, I said to her, "Caroline, why don't you send me to the job which you are going to have the most trouble filling, the one no one else wants to go to?" Of course, she was very pleased with my answer, and she sent me to an outpost south of Baghdad, a windswept place in the desert. I had a very rewarding time there. I did the same for each of my 4 tours to Afghanistan, choosing the least desired options, such as Lashkar and Tarankot. None of the other health delegates wanted to go there. I did the same in Ukraine 2 years ago when I spent 6 months in Dnipro, quite close to the fighting. I discovered that it has been better to choose the more difficult option because looking back, I gained a far greater sense of accomplishment than I would have otherwise. In 1976, when I was a student nurse at Hutt Hospital, and the registration exams required that I pass not only general nursing but obstetric nursing too. But the old matrons wouldn't let me near the obstetric ward because of my gender. Nevertheless, I managed to pass those exams, and I did that by memorising the textbook. But it got my back up, and I thought, well, I'll show them. So I decided to become registered as a midwife. I still am today. I wrote application letters to many midwifery training schools in New Zealand and Australia and was accepted by the Queen Victoria Hospital in the middle of Melbourne, whose motto was the Latin, "Pro feminists are feminists, for women, by women." I was the only male in the class of 1985 amongst 26 young women. That was 40 years ago. It was not easy for me, and I was discriminated against quite blatantly, not by the patients, but by the midwives. Some of them really went out of their way to make my life difficult. But I would not be beaten, and I passed the state final midwifery written and practical exams near top of the class. I'd memorised Baja's textbook, Obstetrics and Care of the Newborn, from cover to cover. So if someone tells you that you won't be good at something, then I say you should try all the more to do it. Your journey in healthcare will present you with decisions and pathways that are unique and often uncertain. Robert Frost wrote these words in his famous poem, The Road Not Taken. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Sometimes you might want to choose the road less travelled too, the path that might seem difficult or less clear, but it's usually in those moments that you will grow the most. Remember that the greatest successes often come from the moments of greatest uncertainty and self-doubt. In conclusion, as you leave this ceremony today, remember that you are not just graduates. You are the ones who will make a difference in the world. You will be the ones in the arena, striving valiantly and working to make the world a better place. Please remember to treat all your patients with kindness and care, as if they were your own mother or father, your brother, sister or child. As Mother Susan Aubert of the Sisters of Compassion observed, a kind heart is the joy of everyone who comes in contact with it. Your kindness, courage and your willingness to grow will shape not only your own future, but the future of the patients you serve. Embrace every challenge, my sisters and brothers. Continue to learn and dare greatly, because the impact you make will be immeasurable. Congratulations.
Thank you, Andrew, for your address. Courage, it's not about being fearless, but about taking action. Andrew's obviously somebody who's taken action and embodies kind of the mentality of service to humanity. An inspirational man and an inspirational message. Thank you, Andrew. We are now going to proceed with the presentation of degrees and university diplomas. Dr. Raewyn Eden and Dr. Timu Niwa, Senior Lecturers for the Institute of Education, will call the names of graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Cynthia White, our Pro-Vice Chancellor in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, will be handing out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Educational and Developmental Psychology the candidate I'm about to name, Liette Marie Evelyn Godden McKerris. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Counselling Studies the graduate I'm about to name. The graduates I'm about to name. Benjamin James Jensen. Rebecca Jane Robinson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Education the graduands I'm about to name. Chelsea Louise Bracefield. Cheryl Marie Christini with distinction. Lauren K. Fraserhurst. Vicky Michelle Gifkins, with distinction, Masters Research Scholar. Carla Elizabeth Haronga, with distinction. Sarah Michelle Leishman. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Educational and Developmental Psychology the graduands I'm about to name. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Specialist Teaching the graduands I'm about to name. Amanda Frances Hurley, with distinction. Sorry. I'll go back to where I was. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Educational and Developmental Psychology the graduands I'm about to name. Rosa Mary Hope Highland. Cindy Maureen Towers. And now, Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Specialist Teaching the graduands I'm about to name. Amanda Frances Hurley, with distinction. Suzanne Rayner, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in counselling and guidance studies the candidates I'm about to name. Sadaf Gore. Kim de Bayeux Percy. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Education the candidates I'm about to name. Joanna Lee Dury. Krista Louise Farrell. Emma Claire Matthews, with distinction. Emma Joanne Kent Mercer. Lydia Claire Rogers. Sarah Jane Sheehan. Fei Yi. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in specialist teaching the candidates I'm about to name. Tina Louise Ainsley, with distinction. Sophie Elizabeth Arps, with distinction. Rochelle Leanne Butter, with distinction. Laura Lee Carter, with distinction. Cherie Diane Creswell. Kerry Anetta Druitt. Julie Ann Fogarty. Dugeshni Kanta Gaunda with distinction. Linda Joy Hill. Robert Frederick Purcell Jensen with distinction. Tessa Jane Keeley. Teresa Mary Kenny. Rachel Nicole Kirk. Sarah Jane Grace Payne. Tanya Rochelle Pearson with distinction. Amanda Jane Phillips with distinction. Cherie Mary Phillips with distinction. Hannah Marie Signal Woodhouse. Marie Rita Stark. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Certificate in Education the candidates I'm about to name. Reihana Te Uriho Horanga. Sorry. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Certificate in Tertiary Teaching and Learning the candidate I'm about to name, Georgia Rose Davey. Thank you, Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma of Learning and Teaching the candidates I'm about to name. Shayla Gail Bernard. Gigi Marie Bronwell. Georgia Paige Brown. Taylor Rebecca Brown. Michaela Jade Budge. Laura Kate Bundy. Oliver David Burbage. Maria Jacqueline Bush. Nadezhda Bayakova. Bree Mackenzie Coleman. Caitlin Marie Coogan. Jacob Max Davey. Tēnā Handi Samari Pavithra de Silva. Amanda K. Deva Todd. Charisse Carol Eberling. Lily Eleanor Rose Evans. Amy Louise Gears. Kelly May Ann Gosper. Alicia Madison Henderson. Alex Taina Hooper. Harry Jacques. Helena Jean Lawrence. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Brianna. Brianna Marie Johnston. Emily Alice Lewis. Kaya Grace Lloyd. Claire Andrea Lysart. Carter James McLean. William Sanderlin Marks. Madeline Emily Karen Faith McAlpin. Sophie Margaret McCarthy. Wilson Campbell Stuart McCulloch. Fraser David McHale. Bridie Rose McLeavy. Scott Matthew Nielsen. Jessica Brooke Ogden. Naomi Jane Oliver. Shannon Georgia Peterson. Elizabeth Stephanie Price. Seema Rana. Michaela Chloe Celine Rainish. Rianne Christine Robertson. Kate Siobhan Saunders Foxall. Emma Marie Seeker. Taylor Ann Seville. Theo Jack Smales. Emma Sandra Sutherland. Archie Christopher James Taylor. Abby Jana Yannicka Tay. Madeline Grace Thompson. Eliana Kate Tudu. Angela Danielle Van Wyk. William Manihera Walker. Linnea Pinu Ann Wereta. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my pleasure to invite Robert Jensen to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. Motivated by his own experiences in education, Robert enrolled in Massey University's specialist teaching program with the hope of learning how to better support neurodiverse learners and their families. Robert remembers being 21, the excitement of earning a diploma of performing arts and drama, and heading to Wellington to work in theatre and film. At 40, he reinvented himself as an early childhood teacher, obtaining a Bachelor of Teaching with special commendation, and was honoured to deliver the 2014 graduation speech. Now at 50, he levels up once again, achieving a postgraduate diploma in specialist teaching with distinction in early intervention. Each time Robert has chosen to forge a new career pathway, he has embraced the challenges of study, fueled by dreams and the aspirations of the new opportunities that study brings. Please join with me in welcoming Robert to the stage.
Tēnā tātou katoa. Congratulations, graduating class of 2025. I'd like to acknowledge the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the College of Health faculties. I'd also like to acknowledge the Specialist Teaching Program faculty who nominated me to represent you today. It's a great honour to speak on the behalf of the graduates present today. We come from a range of backgrounds and different stages of our learning journeys. The Specialist Teaching Program Whakatoki He Waka Eka Noa, we are all in the canoe together, reminds us that we, the graduating class of 2025, share graduation today with unity, shared purpose, and that we're all interconnected in our learning journeys with Massey University. A whakatoki from Te Whāriki, the New Zealand Early Childhood curriculum that guides my teaching practice, is Ma he huru huru ka rere te manu. Adorn the bird with feathers so it may fly. Adorning the bird with feathers is a metaphor for preparing and empowering students to embrace their full potential with tools, knowledge and support so that they can thrive and achieve their goals. In each of our study journeys, we have gained feathers to adorn ourselves with. A metaphorical korowai, a cloak symbolising our learning. Feathers of time management, planning and preparing for submitting assignments, although I'm still grappling with that feather managing my time effectively. I can't be the only one who left it to the last week, last day, sometimes the last minute to submit by the due time. We've also learnt how to juggle our time, our commitments with our families, our friends, our loved ones, to keep our lives in balance. An important feather to adorn our korowai of learning is our leaning into the uncomfortableness of learning something new, embracing the challenge of understanding the unknown, where we feel we might fail. I experienced that uncomfortableness about 6 months into my study and almost quit, but thankfully I had a lecturer to support me through that. Leaning into that uncomfortableness is where the alchemy of learning happens for us, where we gain a deeper knowledge and understanding of what we're learning and who we are. These are feathers that give us knowledge and strength to continue our journey into the future with all of our dreams and aspirations of gaining new career opportunities, the future we envisioned when we decided to start studying. Our korowai of learning is adorned with our feathers. It lets us take flight beyond today's graduation into the unknown, full of hope of a future, empowered by what we've learnt and what we're still to learn, so that we can truly soar. Ngā mihi nui koutou. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert, for your valedictory address. What a great metaphor, a korowai of feathers, so that we can learn and keep learning, in his case, over and over again in different fields, but so we can experience lifelong learning and learn to fly. Great example. Thank you, Robert. I'd now like to invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jan Thomas, to address the graduands.
Would all our graduates please stand? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki Purehuroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Everyone, please join me in a worthy round of applause. Congratulations. E noho, you can now be seated. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's a good thing we have a lot of health professionals in the room. There was a lady down there, I thought she was having a heart attack. We're just coming to the conclusion of the ceremony. As we end, our guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have gone out of the theatre and we assemble on Broadway Avenue. Then please follow us out and join the procession as we go down to the square, where we hope you will mix and mingle with your graduates, staff, family and friends who've all been part of your graduates' successful journey. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, the words of which will be on the screen. Would you please all stand?